I finally found you. You've taken everything from me.
Stars.
What do you mean you don't know who I am? You've literally taken my identity.
Stars.
Fine. Stand there all you want. Act innocent all you want. But it ends now. I get my friends back. I get my name back. I won't let you continue with this.
Stars.
Nice of you to say, but it has to be this way. I'm sorry. Today we're going to be looking at the suggested build from Otts for Michael Myers. Luckily for us, he has 4 for us, so that is perfect. We'll be playing a match with each of these builds, and I will be telling you why or why not these are good and or bad. Like the video to tell me that you guys want to see more of this. If we get to 600 likes, I'll make more. For Otts' first build, we have his generic build. For the first perk, he lists either using Corrupt Intervention or Discordance. I personally prefer Corrupt Intervention between the two of them. I feel I have the worst luck when running Discordance. I usually don't get too many procs per game. That's not me saying it's a bad perk, it's just terrible when I use it. Survivors, just to spite me, decide to split up on gens the majority of the time I run it. Both are great for his early game, gaining information so you know where to be sneaky, to either get a cheeky hit and stalk, or to just find a good vantage point for stalk. Discordance is good for those reasons. Corrupt is good for similar reasons. You'll have a vague idea as to where they'll spawn and where they're going to start trickling out, giving you the opportunity to choose between hitting people and stalking or just straight up stalking. I picked Jolt. In my opinion, Jolt is single-handedly the best gen regression perk on Myers. It meshes with him so well for a plethora of reasons. Every time you down someone, it's going to be a basic attack, meaning just a basic swing of your weapon. Since Myers is sneaky, there is a high chance the survivor will be down near the generator, meaning it regresses automatically with a loss of 8% of the generator's progress every time you down someone near a gen. If there are multiple people on the generator and the gen is close to completion, this will save the generator, which is a scenario I have been in all too many times. It also gives off some information of the explosion it causes within 32 meters of you. You can use this information to decide whether you should slug or not, and it lets you know what area you should check out next. It just meshes with Myers amazingly. Deadlock is a fine choice. I wouldn't say it has amazing chemistry with Myers, it just gives you guaranteed slowdown, which is great if you are still learning Myers. If you aren't getting as many downs, meaning Jolt wouldn't proc anyways, Deadlock is a fine choice to buy you more time to learn the character. For the third perk, Otts recommends either Bamboozle or Tinkerer. Both of these are great choices. I don't think you can go wrong with either. If you are using Jolt, it has some great chemistry with Tinkerer, telling you exactly which gen to go to when it's close to completion with an absolute 0 tear radius. You can have a tier 3 ready, down the survivor there, save the gen, and if there are multiple survivors there, you can possibly stab them as well, which could absolutely be the difference between winning a game or not. Bamboozle is a very popular option for Myers because of the much faster vault Myers gets in tier 3. Not a ton of people know this, but Myers also gets a slightly faster vault in tier 2 as well. It's a very small amount, but it's there. Bamboozle makes his vault speed 15% faster along with blocking the window. You catch up to survivors quicker. I don't think there's too much more that needs to be said about it. It's good. And for the last perk, we have No Way Out. No Way Out is a fine killer perk. I just don't think it's all that great on Myers. Myers is a basic movement speed killer. Once the survivors realize you have it, they'll go into hiding and will not poke their heads out until it's gone. I find most of the time it might snag you 1 extra kill, but you'll usually get that kill whether you had No Way Out or not, though. Once endgame pops with all the generators going off and endgame starts and all that jazz, usually you're already chasing a survivor. So while you're chasing this survivor, you're going to down this individual, and then another survivor will touch the exit gates. They're going to be like, oh, he's got no way out. And then they'll go into hiding. And when you hook this individual, he's dead. Everybody else is hidden, and you just don't see anybody for a very long time. Because by the time you get over to the area that you saw the explosion, they could be anywhere. They could be in France, and you would have no idea until you get the postcard. But that being said, there are definitely instances where this perk is useful even to Myers. Let's say the person that you hook at the end game isn't dead on hook. Then the survivors have no choice but to go to the hook and reveal themselves. And if you have a tier 3 ready, that could definitely result in a huge turnaround banking on their altruism. Or you happen to just manage to hook the person on time so you can beeline it to the gate, maybe right before they touch it and they're still revealed, and you can snag them. No Way Out isn't a bad perk. More time is always great. I just think there are better options such as Fearmonger, Play with Your Food, Monitor and Abuse, Infectious, Nowhere to Hide, or even Knockout. I have no quarrel with any of the other options. He can know something about No Way Out that I don't, but overall this generic build is pretty great. Please enjoy the rest of the match. These survivors were a little goofy. 3 stacks. Okay, they heal now, so now would be a very ideal time to pop tier 3. I'm pretty sure this pallet was already used. It was, but I never broke it. Like a duck. I have no idea why I never broke that. What hook are you on? It's 2 fangs. Okay, second. So Fang 1? Fang 1 is dead next. Fang 2, I think might be my last stack. Wait, this one? Oh, is she trying to prevent my jolt? That would be interesting. I would not expect that because most of them haven't been playing that amazingly. So I wouldn't kind of expect that counterplay. Oh, I already did hook up Memory of the Squirrel. I have a terrible time remembering, especially while commentating. It can be kind of tough. My stream makes fun of me all the time, but man, I struggle. Oh, hi. I see you were trying to be a little sneaky man. I see a lovely hook over there that will suffice. It will do us very proud. Who's the last person I haven't hooked then? I've hooked Jeff. It has to be Jeff, right? Yeah, because I've hooked Leon. Which one do you think they're on? I guess that one? They must be on this one. Or they were. Oh, yeah, they're on it right this second. Here we go, Jeff. That was crazy. I don't know what. I don't know why there is this sort of behavior here. It is kind of earlier in the morning. Most people are probably at work and stuff, and this might be little Jim and John who like stayed home from school or something like that. Hello. Yes. Hi. They're both here. I vault faster. I could down her, but I'd rather save up for tier 3. She has dead hard, so I guess I made the right call. Ooh, that actually... Whoa, I thought that was going to hit her for sure. She must have maybe vaulted it a little earlier. Ah. I have to be careful because I actually could finish one of the gens over there. There we go. Oh, they're taking the time to heal and we have tier 3 ready, so I think we're good. Up we go. Yeah, one person dead. We're pretty good at this point. This person is injured as well. Ooh, Lithe. Nice. Hi. Hit them both. And up. And she's dead too? Yeah, we got this. somebody running over here. I do not... Ah, there you are. He's a sneaky little man. Survivors recently have gotten extremely good at stealth. I find them, I get lost a lot. There we go. And a shoot. Now if we find Hatch, we get a guaranteed 4K. I think. Well, I guess it's not guaranteed. Maybe Leon's got a key. And if he hides it out, there are ways that he could get around it, I suppose. Wait, did I just see you? No, I'm just seeing things. I am off my rocker. Do they have... No, Hatch offering. Don't see anybody there. Oh, maybe he's hiding near the gate? I don't hear him. I don't think he would have a way to not make any sound. Oh, I hear him. Yeah. Dead rabbit value, question mark? I don't know if I can actually get him over. I might be able to. I just have to be sure not to fall. I don't know. He gets off. Maybe he'll get Hatch. It was the tier 3 that threw him off. Oh, what a wild guy. We got this. Oh, come on. Down you go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, this is this is pretty silly. Leon, come back! Leon, my friend! Oh no, he's got the lights. I should have just gone for the other one. Guy got a mad boilover. If he gets hatched, that would be wild. That would be super wild. All right, there we go. Now, okay, there's a hook right there. There's no way I missed this, right? If I hear hatch, I'll give it to him. No, I don't hear it. I mean, to be a legend of wiggle off twice with boil over, that's legendary. This second build gives off a ton of information. I found it to be extremely interesting and pretty fun to play with. If you're going to run it, I would highly recommend running Dead Rabbit to make it easier to sneak up on people and get those hits. The first option, we have the choice between Lethal and Discordance. I use Lethal since we'll be using Discordance later. And Lethal is a fantastic perk on Michael. You get to find out where all the survivors are at the start of the game, which is when Michael is at his most vulnerable. With this information, you can begin plotting your initial move, whether it's stalking or early hits, whatever you want to do. For the second perk, we have the choices between Jolt and Ruin. I already went over Jolt, so let's talk about Ruin. Even after the Ruin nerf, it's a great option for Myers. You're going to be scaring a lot of people off of gens by simply looking at them, which then begins the regression on the gen they were working on. At some point in this match, you'll see me scare off a survivor from halfway across the map. It's extremely nice. Survivors aren't as threatened by Ruin anymore, so they'll often leave it up for a bit. And if they don't, it means one survivor hasn't touched a gen for a while. Since instead of touching a gen, they decide to go looking for the totem, so they run around, they finally find the totem and cleanse it, which is 10 seconds, plus whatever time they spent wandering around. That extra little bit of slowdown is nice. For the third option, we have Pain Res. I don't know if Ott would still have Pain Res as his selection for this build since it was recently changed. It's still a fine choice. You pop someone on a Scourge Hook and you get 25% off a gen right there. That's nice. you get 4 uses of the perk. So you get the gen regression equivalent to another generator. That's still great. If you don't want to use this, I would recommend either Jolt, which can combo pretty nastily with Ruin, or chase perks such as Bamboozle, Superior Anatomy, Play with Your Food, or even Fire Up. The last perk is Surveillance, which tells you whenever a survivor stops touching a regressing generator and when they get back on said generator. Great information that allows you to plan your next move. A really fun all-seeing Myers build, and I think it just works pretty well in general. Please enjoy the rest of the match. There right now. It's a little bit of unfortunate timing, but that's okay. Nice, good pallet out of the way. I'm actually gonna fake it. Nah, smart girl. They're back on that one. These guys are doing pretty good. Yeah, wow. Can I down this girl? Good time for a tier 3. If I could get a pain res, that would also be fantastic. I think I can. I might be able to stop that gen. If there's multiple people, there will be some difficulties. I see someone over there. Oh, which one? That one. Oh, no, not that one. We don't have Bamboozle. This gen's regressed quite a bit. I'm guessing pain res helps with that. Ooh, this is tough. Nice, he got greedy. Ruin's putting in work right now. Ruin is definitely putting in work. That girl won the second because they really wanted the gen done. I might have to get her out of the game earlier if we want to win this. Which I like winning. I'm addicted. I have an issue. There's Rebecca. Seems like these guys also really like winning because they play fantastic. Definitely more of what I expect. I think these guys over here are taking the time to heal. Everyone is injured except for Dwight, so I don't... Except for Ada, excuse me. So I don't know if I want to actually pop tier 3. Just getting pallets out of the way and hitting her, I think, is good. Oh, my battery is low. That's unfortunate. Really? Are they just looking for Ruin now? Yeah, they're looking for Ruin. Rebecca's still injured. Oh, you're not Rebecca, you're Ada. They've been off of gens for a while, so I actually don't want to use the other pain res right now. I know where Dwight is, and he just healed, so he was definitely chilling there. This is kind of unfortunate timing. Both of my pain reses are right here. That kind of stinks. Oh, okay, good. Oh, that's great. Never mind. That was a good use of pain res. Make sure they are on this. They're not. And she's injured. I'm gonna save the pain res since we only get one more. Ruin will help progress this. First hook for her. Someone over there. Running towards Rebecca. Here we are. Mostly everyone is healed, so now is a appropriate time to pop tier 3. If we can catch him, of course. Will you... Nice. Good pallet out of the way. Pop. Someone is heading to the hook. This girl, I believe, is dead. Definitely worth popping a tier 3 over. Make her waste more time. Oh, this girl's been holding forward. Oh, we get her. Get her out of the game and then continue marching on. Ruin is still up, so I don't want to use a Scourge. They probably think my Scourges are up, but that is not the case. Here we go. Surveillance is putting in work. No one here. Nice. Wow, that's very impressive. Wow. Wow. I'm impressed. That was really well done. A lot of people would crack under the pressure there. No one is there. They're probably on that one, I'm guessing. Oh, that one. Okay. Oh, Ruin's gone. That's right. Since somebody died, I always forget that change. Another pallet out of the way. Oh, we got a decent amount. Rebecca's still injured. Is Dwight still over here? No. Someone's over. They healed. Okay. Oh, come on. That was just me being terrible. That's unfortunate. Okay, nearly. There's Rebecca. We'll go ahead and kick this. Any bit of regression helps, especially while we're right here. Just a little more. There we go. This girl isn't dead, but I haven't had it down in a while, and that's kind of... Oh, I don't know if I should actually just blow the tier 3. I don't know. Surveillance. Oh, putting in God's work. Now, if they're on... Discord, if they're on Discord. Hello? There you are. I think I might want to pop this. Ugh. My greed is overcoming me. If I lose, it's not Otz's fault this time. He's going back. They finished that one. I guess we'll use pain res. Ooh, she was somewhere over here, but where? Oh, this is scary, isn't it? Hey. Nice. So what does this do once all the things are gone? It just exists? It just vibes? I'm guessing it just vibes. Up you go. We'll kick this. You never know when they'll be back on it. And it'll give us surveillance information. And he's dead on hook now, so that's pretty cool. It'll tell us if right after the hook, if they go immediately onto it. No one on that. That bird is still there, so no one's getting to him through that. Okay. That was well done. They're going straight back to the gen. That might actually be a fatal mistake. Do you heal on time? No, I think you just die. The big brain play is if he had DS and he had Rebecca touch it. He did not have the large brain there. I had a feeling he was just going to immediately go back and touch it. These guys seem like they're all about that efficiency. Do things ASAP. No patience. So Ada's over here. I've stalked Rebecca quite a bit. I think Ada still has a decent amount of evil. I think. I don't know if I have enough for another tier 3. Maybe between the two of them, but I think I stalked Rebecca quite a bit. I might not have another tier 3, which is an unfortunate real scenario for Michael. Oh, hello. There you are. Nice, well done. That was a Lythe, I think. Taking the long way, smart girl. Now is she dead? Running to the left. I never broke this. She still has God Palette to work with. Oh, barely. Okay, can we get this? Nice. We'll just march forward. Just keep marching forward. Nice hit. She could have dead hard. I don't think I'm gonna take the chance, so I think if I have the opportunity, I'm just gonna swing, since it's recently been nerfed. You are just in my brain, aren't you? She did really, really well. Boop. Boop. On to a little hook. Nope, that's just fire. No scratches. I'm sure she is snuck by me. These guys are pretty good. Any hatch offering? No hatch offering. There you are. She's somewhere over here. There you are. Well, I might have enough for another tier 3. Yeah, I think I do. Oh, I am so bad. Which the tier 3 might come in handy for a faster vault. I'll just pop it. Yeah, not taking any chances. For the third build, we have the chase build. We have Discordance, which we already covered. For the second perk, we have Play With Your Food. If you've been with the channel for a while, you'll know I have an unhealthy obsession with this perk. I find it to be incredibly fun. Going fast just activates the neurons in my brain. The perk has amazing chemistry with Myers as well. Every time you lose chase with the obsession, you gain a token. Every token gives you 5% additional movement speed, with a total of up to 3 tokens allowing for 15% increase in speed. This allows Myers to do a lot. While stalking, Myers will lose chase eventually, which means you are building up your tier 3 and gaining more speed. And if you happen to find the obsession at the start, you can gain tons of tokens, get out of tier 1 very easily, and then get up to tier 2 if you so please. So once you do 99 your tier 3, you can leave the obsession, find someone working on another gen, zoom around at the speed of light, knock them down before they gather any idea of what just happened, and since you are an insta-down killer, you only use 1 token, meaning you can down 3 separate people while having increased speed. And if you have Jolt alongside this, all the bodies you leave behind will also have regressing gens to go with them. But if you do decide to hook people, it also works as an agitation, so you can get the person to a hook faster and continue your rampage quicker. It goes pretty well with him, but it's important to know how much time you have to actually gain all 3 stacks of the perk. Sometimes you have only enough time to get 1 or 2. 2 can still be extremely damaging, and I've had several instances where just 1 stack was the difference between getting it down or the survivor getting away. This can make the perk not so beginner friendly since they might just want to keep farming stacks and wasting too much time. For the third perk, we have the choice between Superior Anatomy or Bamboozle. Both increase the speed at which you vault things. Either are good options. And lastly, we have Deadlock or No Way Out. I've already gone over both of these perks. In my personal opinion, I wouldn't take either of these. I would run Jolt instead. All in all, it's a fine build. I think a better chase build would be something along the lines of Bamboozle, Nemesis, Play With Your Food, and Jolt. This way, windows and pallets mean nothing to you. You barge through every single pallet. If they stun you, you're 5% faster and you get a pallet. If they go through the window, you have Bamboozle. Eventually, you'll have your Play With Your Food stacks and then just wreak havoc, melting everything in your way, knocking down survivors while also melting gens. Odds build is still good. Once again, Deadlock is a good option if you're still learning the character, giving you that guaranteed slowdown, buying you more time to learn. Please enjoy the match. Wanting that save. Oh, there you go. Okay, one stack, I think. Okay. Oh, did she just keep holding forward? Or did you go into the locker? Rats. I really messed that up, didn't I? Oh, I really messed that up. We're a little faster, but yikes. How did I lose sight of her? That's Michaela. I'm gonna try and get more usage out of my tier 3 here. Oh, that's still aggressing, actually. I see it's still sparking, so they haven't touched that. Basement's here. I guess we'll go ahead and use that. I need to try and get more stacks out of Meg and get a reset. What I mean by that is more stock. Play with your food stacks. Get the whole shebang going. We have a bigger terraria, so it might scare Meg. Ooh, hello. Where is she? That bird's still there, so she didn't even walk in this direction. There she is. Oh, I see somebody else. She had sprint burst. That blows. Got rid of a good pallet, though. Let's go to the basement. Stalk her. We'll get another stack here. 2 stacks is pretty good. And we'll get right back to tier 3. Oh, perfect. This would basically be the equivalent of downing her with 3 stacks. So that's cool. Because, you know, you'd have to do an M1 attack, so you'd have 3. She just helped me out a lot right there. And we're pretty fast. This girl does have sprint burst. She's going to hold it. We love that. Allows us to do this and allows us to get right behind her. Usually I want to pop tier 3 here. But since I play with your food stacks, I'll make an exception. That's one reason as to why Play With Your Food works so well with Mikey, is he can conserve stacks like that and still be faster. I'm not seeing... Are those scratches? No, I think those are just embers. They decided to do that instead. This is looking pretty up for us now. Nice. This went from being, oh, this looks like this is totally going to be a loss for us, to we're most likely going to win. Oh, that is a minor setback. I don't know by how much, but that is a setback. I hear Meg. Oh, okay. And now this game's just full of flip-flops, isn't it? 1 second, it's like, we're gonna lose. We're gonna win. What a fun little back and forth. Do you have your sprint burst? She definitely does. There's her going on. We have the superior anatomy ready. We have to keep that in mind. You just used sprint burst, didn't you? Oh, does she have that new exhaustion perk? Well, it's not super new now, but when she's like dead on hook or something, she can use it twice. I thought I saw her use it once. I might be crazy. I think I'm crazy. Just seeing things. Yep, just seeing things. Just seeing things. Discordant, so both of them are over there, even if they finish that. I'm not too worried. I think we have this. Pretty sure we do. Okay. I could just slug her and get the guaranteed 4K. That's fine. No need. Drag this on a little bit longer. I like points. I really like blood points. What can I say? My Ash needs to be a higher prestige. I want that new cosmetic, and I want to rock all the good blood point rewards while doing it. If I don't have at least 200 med kits of every kind, am I really playing the game correctly? No, I am not. I'll answer the question for you. Hi. Oh, you came back. Why? I know why, but I know why. You want your points. Yo, what's good? Superior anatomy is really fun. You use Dead Hard in this economy? Foolish worm. You actually vaulted too. She is making every single right play here, right in front of my face. Wow. Wow. I'm being assaulted. I am being assaulted severely. Oh, oh, that might just be the discordance prompt, actually. She's dead though, so that's pretty hype. He did it, man. That's funny. Oh, he has power struggle. No. No, hurry! No, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. It was a part of his plan. Yes, yes, you're very intelligent. Little rat. All right, up you go. Let's see here. Bird's still there, so she didn't go this far. She could be hiding in one of the lockers. No, she's over there. So good at being stealthy. You kept going? Of course you would, because you just need hatch. Oh my goodness, I'm so scared. I'm gonna pop it now. For the last match, we have our beginner build, which consists of Jolt, Fearmonger, Tinkerer, Play with Your Food, Sloppy Butcher, and Save the Best for last. I've already talked about Jolt plenty. For the second perk, I've already talked about Tinkerer, but let's go over Fearmonger. While on a gen, survivors receive exhaustion and blindness, which means when you sneak up on someone, they can't just sprint burst to the other side of the map. And when you down a survivor, their teammates on generators won't be able to perfectly know where that survivor was down, meaning it's a little easier to sneak up on other survivors as well if you happen to be slugging. When using the perk Fearmonger, survivors can't see any auras, so if they're using the perk Fogwise, which reveals the killer's position every time they get a great skill check, that will not work. their object of obsession won't work. I don't think even kindred works while this perk is in effect. It's a great option for Myers. For the third perk, we've already talked about play with your food, but I want to remind everyone that play with your food can be a bit difficult for beginners. So if you aren't comfortable with using it, his alternative Sloppy Butcher is an excellent choice. You don't have to think while using Sloppy Butcher. Every time a survivor gets hit by a basic attack, which with Myers is every attack, their healing is slower, and if you interrupt it, the healing progression gets reset. It increases the chance of stealth attacks in tier 2 since they're more likely to still be injured, buys you more time, and if they decide to not heal, they're going up against a killer with a 16-meter terror radius, lower with Dead Rabbit or Modern Abuse, that'll just one-shot them, which allows Myers to save more evil for the mid and late game. It's a great perk that you don't need to think about much, making it amazing for beginners. For the last option, we have Save the Best for Last, which actually goes pretty well with Myers. Every time you hit someone that is not the obsession, you gain a token. You can gain up to 8 tokens. Each token is 5% reduction in your weapon cooldown animation. If you hit the obsession, you lose 2 tokens. At the start of the match, you just don't want to pop tons of tier 3s. Just hold off on it unless you absolutely need the pressure or run into the obsession. Build up your tokens, and if you happen to run into the obsession, stock. This allows Myers to have way more tier 3s for the mid and late game, which is around the time you're going to start running low on them. It's a good perk on Myers since he can save stacks pretty well by one-shotting the obsession. And if you have play with your food, this meshes well with Save the Best for Last since no matter who you run into, you'll gain some sort of stack. This is a great beginner build and is definitely along the lines of something I would recommend. But that is going to be the last of Otz's builds. I found the majority of them to be pretty great. I think the weakest build is the third build, the aggressive chase build, but all of his other builds are fantastic. Please do remember that this is just my opinion on what perks work well and what does not work well on Myers. This is just a fun opportunity for me to offer some of my personal insight into what I think about Myers, but of course I'm not the law on everything Myers. I can be wrong about things, absolutely. Please enjoy the rest of the match. Just in case they have the anti-slugging one. Exponential. He decided to go for the gen. Nice. I still have a faster cooldown. She had life. Oh, I thought maybe tier 3 would be enough. It was not. She played that very smart. And we got rid of a good pallet. That's not a bad exchange. And we still have 2 stacks to Save the Best for Last. So we still have a faster cooldown. Very nice. If we go. There's Sloppy Butcher, so it's going to take longer to heal. Hi. Can you give me that pallet too? No? She should go down again then. We can get stock from this guy. Another stack. Break this. Going for the save, I think. Yep. Stalk through him. She does reach this. Very well done. On our part, not their part. But yeah, Sloppy Butcher is a really good perk as of right now. Save the Best for Last is a great perk on Myers. This combination is just really good. Eventually, you're just going to be snowballing people, whether it's in tier 3, tier 2. It's a good build. I like this build quite a bit. This one's nice. It's great for beginners. It's just a nice build. Does she know I'm coming? I think she does. Oh, she doesn't. Fearmonger. And I think she's dead? Unfortunate for our poor friend Kate here. No, she's not dead. Okay, good. Good. Keeps it interesting. Upstairs. That small terror radius definitely confused her. Break it. Or not break it, drop it. Yeah, scared because nice. We're close to tier 3. Oh, I heard somebody else. I knew it. Okay. Get more stacks. No need. Ah, that was really ambitious of me. That was very, very ambitious. No need to pop tier 3. We still have 2 people injured and we have quite a few stacks of Save the Best for last. Maybe we should pop it though. We're losing a bit of momentum here. I think we need to have somebody down, and we have a lot of stacks to Save the Best for last, so I think it's nice. 10 to break. I think I need more momentum, yeah. Get things back on track here. And they're starting to heal now anyway, so if I run into them, it's a good thing I popped the tier 3. Up you go. Out on this one. Maybe that one? I mean, one of these. Oh, that one. I thought that was a chest noise. Okay, yeah, they're going for this save. This is a little tricky. Hi. Oh, I didn't want Jeff here, but oh well. We have a decent amount of stacks, so it's not too big of a loss. Can maybe get back to tier 3 with Judas Journal. Yeah, fast. Pick them up. We'll still have 5 stacks. That's plenty. That's good. That's a good amount. I think that was oh, I don't remember his name. Renato. I think that was Renato. I think he's in the Star's office, and that's the boon he lit up. Yep. I don't know where exactly he is there. Break this. Hi. Nice. 6 stacks. Knocked him down. We don't have any tier 3 progress, which irks me a little bit, but I guess we'll live. We're 2-hooking everyone, which is not ideal. Nice. That gen's almost done. I don't think we saved that. I need somebody dead. I think I might need to... Oh, yep, here we go. You work just as well. Yeah, here we go. I just need somebody dead, doesn't matter who. I'm not picky. Kate is also dead if I can get my little grubby hands on her. Going back up here. Over the river and through the woods. Break this. We're in a bit of a pickle though, because if 2 of them are on a gen, this is a little scary. Yeah, I see him over there. They have less things to work with over here since this is the smaller portion of the map. I was trying to walk to the side to make myself a little skinnier. I think it worked. Just so it's a little harder to see me. Up you go. And that's 2 people dead with still 6 stacks to say the best for last. We're still doing perfectly fine. I feel like the second person's hiding here somewhere, but I don't know how much time I have. She might think I have just left completely. I guess we'll check the library. Okay, yeah, here we go. I think we get a hit here. Yep. She did not drop. She did that though. I should have tried and cut her off to the left. That was bad of me. Ooh, okay. I think that is the most I've been ran around in that little tile in all of my life. Well done, Kate. Well done. These guys were definitely not half bad. These guys were pretty solid. Off you go. She was definitely here. Yeah, look at that. So much progress. We know she's somewhere over here, so she has to cross this side eventually. If she has a key, she gets out, but that's the only way. Yeah, we were right. She was right there. Knew she couldn't have crossed over. Not in that much time. She'd have to really beeline it over there, but there was no reason for her to do that. She got unlucky with the hatch placement. This was probably my favorite of his 4 builds for sure. I like this one is, of course, I would switch a few things around. I would use play with your food instead of sloppy, but this is a good beginner's build. Then no matter who you find, you either get a play with your food stack or save the best for last. But sloppy butcher, if you're not comfortable with using play with your food, sloppy butcher is a great different choice, especially in the meta that we have today. It's an excellent choice. Great perk. But I hope you all enjoyed. I hope I was helpful in some regard. Thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope to see you in the next one.